Moms, we've all got one. That's about right. Some mothers aren't particularly good at mothering, you know. This video is a prime example. Somehow, I haven't seen it yet, obviously. It's called Mom Calls Cop on Teen Son, Instantly Regrets It. I figured there's always a bit of tension between moms and sons, and I just feel like, you know, it's a very relatable thing for some people. What am I talking about? I just thought it'd be funny. I'm not gonna lie to you, I just thought it'd be fucking funny. I was scrolling through body cam videos, I saw this one, and I was like, well, that son's getting his ass whooped by his mom. What the fuck did he do? And here we are. So, like and subscribe, follow the gaming channel, and let's see what the fuck is up.
I asked him to leave my house. I just need him out before I kill him. And it's recorded. I will kill him.
He's trying to chase me around.
Is that a promise?
Right now.
Does she have it on her right now?
Yes, he's actively trying to chase me with a knife.
Oh.
Y'all let these teenagers do what they want to do. It gotta stop, man. Come on. I worked too hard for you not to just wash some dishes. What is some dishes? Wash them dishes.
Okay. So I think the mom's batshit crazy. After that 26 seconds, I think it's safe to say that the son might be in the right here. This might be a bad mom. Not even a bad mom. This is just a crazy person from what I can tell. She's chasing her son around the kitchen with a knife, trying to kill him because he wouldn't wash the dishes. Look, I mean, I get it. You want your son to do what you want him to do. You want the dishes to be done, and you probably work really hard. But to threaten his life with a knife, and he's not Matt Rife? Come on, that's not cool. Surely there's a better option.
A dispute between an Arizona woman and her son about household chores erupts into chaos when she grabs a bat and tries to evict him from the home. It isn't long before an even deadlier weapon is brought into the mix, and as police are called to the scene by both mother and child, it'll be their job to stop this volatile family altercation before it leaves irreparable scars.
Wait, so the mother and the son both called the cops on each other? So I understand why the son would call the cops. His mother is just chasing him around the kitchen with a knife, actively trying to kill him. Does she know that that saying that you can take your son out of this world because you brought him in, that's just a saying. You can't actually kill your son.
I feeds him. I clothe him. You do your mama like this? Oh, hell no. You'll do anybody like this.
The following report is based on official police
that
records, and most of the footage has never been seen
She's
before
senile.
until
What the
now.
fuck?
It's a little before 8 in the morning on July 14th, 2024, when an irate mother in Maricopa, Arizona calls 911 on her teenage son.
Yes, I need a 17-year-old removed from my house, please.
Okay, what is he doing?
I asked him to leave my house. He's very disrespectful. I just took it from him. He locked at my door. I just need him out before I kill him. And it's recorded. I will kill him. I'm not going to play with him. I will go to jail. I need him out of my house.
Listen to me. I understand.
I need him out of my house. I want this out of my house today. These kids think they do what they want to do. Hell no. Yeah.
Hold on one moment.
Is this really over fucking dishes though? This sounds like she's found out her son murdered a person or raped a girl. What the fuck? She's acting like her son is like an actual supervillain. She's trying to evict him from the house with force, and all he's done is just not wash the dishes? Is this really the response? Damn. You know, I've been hit before, but I've never been threatened to my life.
The operator patches her through to a police sergeant, but the conversation doesn't go well.
Yeah, this is Sergeant Straw with Maricopa PD. I'm on my way over to your house. What exactly is the disturbance that we're going to? Because I've got several officers breaking for this, but it sounds...
Won't get up. I asked him 40 times to bring up my house. He's still laying in the bed with his headphones on. I'm going to take him out of here. He's right now to go back to Chicago. I'm not dealing
Back
with
to Chicago?
I cannot, and I will not. I am too sick for this right now. I will hurt this boy. I will hurt this boy. I will hurt you.
Well, you can't hurt him just because he's not doing his chores.
And thank you for your input. Bye, sir. Have a blessing.
And thank you for that input, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyway. Goodbye. Damn, that was funny. So I think she's dead set probably on killing her son. And I don't think that's just the threat. I think she actually might want to murder him. But dishes? I still can't believe this is over dishes. No. And is like he visiting from Chicago? Like maybe he has another parent in Chicago that he can go to or something? We don't know. That's the crazy part. But if this is actually her son, then damn. I kind of feel bad for him if she's escalating this far. She sounds like she needs a fucking nap.
The situation is ongoing, and when a second 911 call comes in, it's clear that things at the house are on the verge of spinning out of control.
Okay, Okay, what's going on there?
She's trying to chase me around with a knife right now.
Does she have it on her right now?
Yes, he's actively trying to chase me with a knife.
Get me my back. Get me my back.
You're not getting a bat.
And it's metal. Holy shit.
Call 9. You're not getting a bat. I don't know what you think you're doing.
I'm going to bust your head with you.
You act like
Yeah,
I'm
don't
a
give her
little
the
kid.
bat.
You're trying to fight me with a bat. I'm going to take the bat from you.
I told you need my house.
You are too small and weak.
Can I have
You're trying to fight somebody.
Okay. Well, I don't think it looks like they're working it out. He got the bat from her. That's good. But then she picked up a knife, so he had to call 911. So now I don't even know who the cops are gonna fucking think the good guy is here. Are they just gonna apprehend everybody? Everybody's kind of acting crazy. Well, the son's being kind of rebellious, not crazy, but the mom's definitely going AWOL. She's off the walls like fucking Michael Jackson right now. At what point, as the son, are you just, if she's literally sticking a knife in your chest, then are you gonna be like, all right, I'll do the dishes, I'm sorry, and then everything just stops after that? Like, damn, how many dishes is it? It can't be that many. There's no way it's that many dishes. And she's trying to hit him with a metal bat, so she's definitely dead serious about injuring this man, her son. If not death, a concussion.
Officers with the Maricopa Police Department arrive and race to the front door, knowing full well that the weapons involved in this dispute could send this entire situation off the rails.
All right, he's got the bat.
It's in the kitchen.
Okay, where's
She's upstairs.
Where's she at? Upstairs?
Yeah, she's
Here,
upstairs.
stand over here.
What's her name? Gloria. Gloria? Hey, Gloria, this is Maricopa Police.
Yeah, what back?
Come here.
You called them, lady.
Just keep it straight. I'm not putting up.
Yeah. Hey, put your knife. Where's the knife?
I don't know what no knife is. Knife. What knife you talking about? I don't have no knife.
You know what knife you're. Don't play that game.
Where he go? Where did he go?
Is that him? Outside?
Yeah, him. Where's he at?
Anybody else in the home?
No but the doctor. I want him out.
Okay.
What's going on?
Okay. Come look at my goddamn kitchen. It's been like this since Thursday. Y'all don't to work. Y'all don't went to work Thursday.
Where's the knife?
Damn, I completely understand where she's coming from. This is a mess. This is fucking abhorrent to look at. Oh my god, he left it like this? He fucking left your kitchen like this? Yeah, he deserves death. No. He can't get away with this. He left a pot on the stove that's actively being used, so he probably didn't leave that there. That's probably in use. Actually, I don't see a mess at all. This looks like a normal kitchen. Is there supposed to be something out of place? There's trash on the counter. They got a Beats pill. Is that what that is? I do see some stuff in the sink, but it's like a giant thing in a bottle, it looks like. Maybe this stuff is dirty dishes as well. This is the crash out of the century over like a couple dirty dishes. Damn.
I don't know what no knife you talking about.
Okay, what? Why was there a knife mentioned?
I don't know.
Okay, let's go back out to the living room.
Okay. Clean the damn kitchen up. This been like Thursday. I'm ready to cook my food.
Talk to
As the officers try to settle Gloria, her son speaks to their sergeant outside.
Anyone else in the house?
No, they just left.
Before or after we got called?
She called once, and then I guess, I don't know what happened. She got mad, so then she came back. So then she started chasing me with a bat, so I took it from her. And then she came downstairs, tried to chase me with a knife, so then I...
Were they here for that or no?
No, they
Damn.
pulled off like 5-6 minutes before.
Okay.
I believe her. Honestly, this lady is bad shit crazy. No pun intended. I believe she definitely tried to attack him once, and he took the bat, and then she got a knife because she believes she needs to be armed, even though he kind of doesn't want to fight her.
Okay, that's just what I said. They won't clean my damn house up. It's because I'm mad right now, man. You know what? Y'all can't do
Hey, calm down.
Oh, she's gonna fight the officers?
It don't make no sense. Y'all let these teenagers do what they want to do. It gotta stop, man. Come on.
Stop.
I work too hard.
Stop yelling.
You know, maybe, you know, just because you work hard doesn't really negate the fact that you still have to go through the same mundane tasks as everyone else. You know, just because you work hard and you can afford this nice home for yourself, that really doesn't negate the fact that sometimes you're gonna have to do some dirty dishes. What's the problem? It takes 2 seconds. Sure, you asked your son to do it and he didn't do it, but if you're really that adamant about it, just fucking do it yourself and punish your son. Just ground him or something. You don't have to kill him. Killing him is overboard. You can kick him out of the house for that, sure, but to actually murder him, that's pretty bad.
What's going on today?
Yesterday the kitchen was dirty. I cleaned the house 3 days in a row, top to bottom. I said yesterday I'm not gonna keep doing it.
I work for the city. I know how these teenagers work. They play the system. I work too hard for you not to just wash some dishes. What is some dishes? Wash them dishes. It ain't gonna kill you to wash some dishes. I pay bills. I got this just spent $400 on shoes.
She wakes up this morning, she's yelling her name. She's like, get down here, clean the kitchen. I'm just in my room. I already told her I'm not gonna do it, so I'm just in my room. Then she came up there beating on the door. Get down here, clean the kitchen. I'm just ignoring because I'm like, already went through this, I'm not gonna keep going through it. She does it every time.
You got game system, you got phones and all that. I don't even have a iPhone. You walk around with a $700-800 iPhone and you can't wash a dish.
I think that this lady has a lot more problems than maybe the fact that her teenager isn't washing the dishes. I think this is a psychological issue that goes so much deeper than just her son at all, right? Because she said she worked with kids for the city. Maybe she's stressed out as fuck. And I can imagine coming home and, you know, you just had a long day at work, you just, whatever city she's in, that could probably be stressful. So coming home to like a dish in the sink that's not clean might just be enough to throw her off the edge. Especially if she comes home and her son is just laying there playing the game and he's got all this stuff. So I feel like the real issue here is that she's extremely jealous of her son in the fact that he has an easier life than she probably did. He hasn't earned anything and he's like, and she's doing all this work for no reward. But at the same time, you're kind of a parent, right? Shouldn't you be setting the example for your son? Maybe your son just doesn't understand, right? The stress that you are going through. From his perspective, you just seem crazy. You just come home every day and yell about the littlest thing because it set you off because you had a stressful day. But in his perspective, you're fucking batshit crazy yelling at him for really no reason because there are dishes in the sink. And he said that she's got him doing this shit like every day. So I mean, she might be some sort of clean freak, right? Or she just might just be finding something for him to do because she constantly feels like he does nothing. And she doesn't like that. She doesn't like the lifestyle he's living, even though that's her son. And you know, and I mean, it's probably extremely stressful for her too because there's not like a dad around here that I know of that's been introduced. From all the information that I can gather, she seems like a single mother. So I could imagine she's probably stressed out. But taking it out on her son is just way too far. And murdering him is definitely over the line. Nah, I'm pretty sure that's a good 50 feet over the line.
I get up every morning at 3 o'clock and bust my so they can have a roof over their head. I'm tired, man. I'm done with it.
I kind of feel her. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, yes, but ma'am, you can't just abuse your children. Basically, this is what this is. You can't just take this out on your kids. You got to find a way to de-stress. Get this woman a vacation or something. God damn.
I'm tired, man. I'm done with it.
It may be clear to the officers what precipitated this eruption, but they need to know exactly how this morning's altercation went down.
She's like, if you don't get out of my house, I'm gonna hit you. You better get out and all this. I'm like, where am I gonna go? So I'm saying to myself, I'm not gonna escalate the situation because she does it all the time. She's gonna keep yelling and then it's gonna die down. So I was like, I don't really care.
Was there any knife involved today?
There wasn't no knife involved. I got that bag him, told him to get up out the bed. He grabbed the bag. He had the earphones on. So I took him off and I threw him downstairs.
So she come back with a bat and then she's like, if you don't get out of my house, I'm gonna hit you. And I said, I'm not a little kid anymore. I'm not gonna just let you hit me. So I took it from her. So she's like, oh, you're gonna take my bat? Give me my bat? She runs downstairs to go grab a knife. I was like, you're not gonna stab me. So I called the cops. I was like, you didn't hit him?
No, he ain't got hit. I won't hit him. I won't do more than hit him. If I had to, I would. I won't just beat the hell out of him. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
The only thing that's going through my mind right now is how this is going to affect their relationship going forward. Because that's still his mom. So it's not like you can just get rid of this person. You can, but I feel sad for knowing that this is like the crash out that's going to fucking their relationship, you know? Because it seems like they're both on the edge. She's probably been batshit crazy for however long. But Buddy's not a kid anymore and he's had enough, so he could probably go off on his own. But it's just sad to see.
I can live my life. I ain't got to go through this. I'm tired, man. I've been going through this and going through it and going through it. When do it stop, man? When do it stop? Just clean the damn house. That's all you got to do.
I'm just going to say it's probably her health issue. So first she's going to get mad. Then in a bit, she's going to start crying. Be like, they don't love me. They don't help me. It's the same thing. And it's like, nothing changes.
While Gloria and her son give the police remarkably similar accounts of the morning's events, there are times when they can't even seem to agree on the most basic facts.
How old is he?
He's 17
17. Okay. Does he turn 18?
in August.
And then you're 17?
I'm 16.
16.
Oh, okay. Well,
Keeps forgetting things. So.
At any rate, the police believe they've heard enough to establish probable cause, much to the dismay of the woman who called them to begin with.
All right, ma'am. So right now you are going to be under arrest.
damn.
What, ma'am? Let me
Oh,
put some
shit.
clothes on.
We'll explain to you.
You're in right now.
Now what, I'm going to jail for? I'm going to lose my job and everything for what?
For fucking dishes, ma'am, because you couldn't wash. But this is really complicated. This is a complicated case right here. Because on the one hand, his mother told him to do the dishes. He probably should have done the dishes. On the other hand, she tried to kill him. I guess one of those is actively worse. Yes, but I can't help but think about all the stress that she's probably going through if she's a single mother, if she's stressed. I have no idea. You threatened his life, so I mean, you can't really get away with that. You threw away everything over this crash out. That's on you.
I didn't threaten him. He know that.
You told me on the phone that you were going to kill him.
I told him
You said that.
I put that in because I'm going to kill him.
Yeah, and you told her
But,
right?
but I'm not going to kill my son, man. He gets on my nerves, sir.
And then you...
Your exact words were, "I am going to kill him." It's on tape too. Those were her exact words. So I mean, what do you want from the officers? I really want to be on your side, ma'am, but you're making it really difficult to be likable right now.
We'll talk later if you want to speak more about the incident, but...
Yeah, because I don't have to do it. This is... God, this is ridiculous. I treat people like...
Yeah, it's their
Right
fault.
away here, he's going to pull his car closer.
This is uncalled for. I don't have no money for this.
So then why did you call the police in the first place? See, but the thing is, even if the police came here and arrested your son, you would still have to be responsible for that because he's like 16. He's not an adult yet. So whatever you're gonna pay now for being arrested, you would have paid if he got arrested. So what difference does it make? You fucked up. You fucked up either way.
Lose my job for what? For what?
You might not lose your job for
Talk
this.
to you in a second,
I
okay?
believe. How much is gonna cost? I don't have no money to get out of this place. I'm
Jeez.
struggling already.
And that's where her mind goes immediately, is like the financial aspect of it. As a single mother, she must actually be at the end of her rope. She's only got to hold out for what, 2 more years? You're at the end of the rope, lady. What the fuck? Just wait two more years. You couldn't have crashed out. You couldn't have waited to crash out for 2 more years. You would have been scot-free. He would have been out the house, or he would have been an independent. He would have been an adult, responsible for himself at that point, and you would have been free.
Sure, honestly.
I don't know why y'all locking me up. Why am I being locked up? Please tell me. For the God's sake on my father, why?
It's like the sergeant said, you threatened to kill him.
I said all the time. That's what you in the anger. I'm not gonna kill my kids. He know he wrong. He looking at me. He know he done did wrong. I feed.
Well, I think he's looking at you because you got yourself arrested. So now this is probably one of the core memories that he's going to have of you, is you being arrested because you couldn't, like, handle your anger, you know? Setting a really bad example.
You do your mama like this? Oh, hell no. You do anybody like this. Man, why he don't give a about no black people? Come on, man. Just like
What?
For this. They love to see black people locked up for what? Because they asking for help for their kids. But you could discipline and beat them. Always got black people criminals. I ain't no damn criminal. Hey, I'm a mother.
Well, you could be both. You could be a criminal and a mother. A. B. What does race have to do with this? She's just like completely deflecting anything she's done. She's just completely lacking self-awareness to see that she got herself in this situation, right? Usually when a parent says, "I'm gonna kill you" to their child, you know, like, yeah, you're not actually gonna kill me, but but that's just word of mouth, and you can tell your parent is mad, but it's not like they're actually gonna kill you, right? But once they actually pick up a bat and start swinging it at you, I think they might be trying to kill you for real. And at that point, you can't just kill people. So the story of how she ended up in the back of this police car makes complete sense. It's her own fault for actively trying to kill that kid. But if she had just said it, that would be a different story.
Gloria's defiance is interrupted when a potentially life-threatening emergency unfolds.
What?
I need medical attention too. You need to get that. I need medical attention. My chest hurting, palpitating and everything.
Oh shit, she's about to have a heart attack.
I'm hot, my wrist hurting, everything.
You done stressed yourself into a heart attack.
So she's going to the station first to have fire check her out. I don't know if she'll end up getting transported to the hospital. Does she have any health issues that you're aware of?
A lot.
Medics respond to the police station and give Gloria a thorough exam before clearing her for transport. And as he leaves the house where all this began, one officer gives his final thoughts on the morning's events.
She pretty crazy or what?
It's just, yeah, she's. I don't think she was actually gonna kill him, but you never know.
Yeah, I don't know, because she said she was chasing him with the knife, and that could have been just for like intimidation because she didn't have the bat anymore. But at the same time, what if he actually ended up getting stabbed, right? On accident. Like, what if she fucked up somehow in her fit of rage and she accidentally stabbed her son and now he's actually dead? It could have escalated to that. It didn't, luckily, but it could have. And so, you know.
56-year-old Gloria Cobbs was booked into the Pinal County Jail on one count of disorderly conduct involving a weapon, one count of threatening or intimidating, and one count of endangerment. In December 2024, she was found guilty of disorderly conduct with a deadly weapon and sentenced to 18 months of supervised probation.
Okay, this isn't the worst ending. So she didn't actually end up going to jail, which is good. But also, she got 18 months of supervised, or what was it? 18 months of probation? I imagine she can't threaten her son's life anymore. Hopefully, while she's dealing with all this, she realizes that's actually what got her caught. Hopefully the mom and the son can have a talk and talk this through, because this is crazy. The way it escalated from like normal disciplining to actual hurting your child is crazy. But people like this exist in the world. What are you gonna do? What's in the comments? I'm not a little kid anymore. I'm not gonna just let you hit me. Says a lot. Yeah, says that he has definitely been hit a lot in his life and just put up with a lot of bullshit. Hopefully when he's 18, he'll be able to get away from this and actually, you know, live a life without the fear of his mom coming in and stabbing him in the chest. Ah, yes, I hate when I buy my kid a $1,700 phone and get mad that he owns a $1,700 phone. I hate it when I do things for my kids. God damn it, why do I keep doing things for my kids? I feed him, I clothe him.
You're supposed to, you dumb motherfucker! What you talking about?
I make sure he doesn't die. I give him a place to stay. I feed him. I do everything for him. Yeah. That's kind of the things you have to do when you have a kid, because that kid is your responsibility at the end of the day. So, nothing new. Well, her name was Gloria Cobbs. So now Gloria is under probation, and hopefully her son has gotten away. That's the end of this video. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.